Now, this next goal could change Web Dev Simplified as you know it. Welcome back to Web Dev Simplified. My name's Kyle, and my job is to simplify the web for you so you can start building your dream project sooner. So if that sounds interesting, make sure you subscribe to the channel for more videos just like this. Now, to get started, I kind of want to mention that my goals are separated into a few different categories. Almost all of them are focused around the Web Dev Simplified YouTube channel and brand, but inside of that, I've also broken them down into when I want to achieve these goals. I have a few goals for quarter one, quarter two, quarter three, and quarter four, and then a few just more general year-long goals as well, and a few personal goals thrown in there. So there's actually quite a bit that I'm going to be covering in this video. But first, I want to start with my quarterly goals. And the very first goal for quarter one is one that most of you probably already know, and that's to finish building out my advanced JavaScript course. I want to have the entire course completely done, ready to go by the end of March, so at the very end of quarter one, because it's something that I know a lot of people are waiting for. I get emails about it all the time, and I'm just excited to finally be able to release it and record it and finish it all for you. So that is definitely my number one and really only priority for the entire first quarter of the year. Now, the second quarter of the year is where things start to expand a little bit and I get a little bit more variety instead of hardcore focusing on one course. Because in the second quarter of the year, I don't want to do any coursework. I don't want to create or plan any courses. I want to take that time off from creating courses and instead focus on improving the layout and sales page for my courses. Right now, all of my sales pages are built into the program I use for hosting my courses, and instead I want to create custom landing pages for each one of them. And to go along with my courses, I also want to create a bunch of cheat sheets similar to my CSS cheat sheet, which you can find in the description down below. I want to create a bunch of cheat sheets for JavaScript, CSS, HTML, and so on, all during this entire quarter to go along with these new landing pages for all of my courses. So not only is it going to make the courses look a lot more professional and fresher with these new looks, but also it's going to bring a ton of free resources for you in the form of these free cheat sheets that I'm providing. And I'm planning to make one at least for JavaScript and React, and hopefully even another one for CSS. I really want to add a bunch of additional free cheat sheets, even though they take a ton of time to create. If I dedicate the entire second quarter to just that and just creating the actual landing pages, I should be able to get quite a few of them completed for you. Also, one thing that I'm looking for in the second quarter is possibly hiring someone to edit the videos on this channel. Right now, I do all of the work myself for editing every video, and it's pretty time consuming, especially on some videos where there's a lot of B-roll or a lot of shots that I need to go through. So having someone to help me out with that could really help open me up and free me up to create more free content for you instead of always being focusing on creating and editing each one of these videos myself. Now, going to the third quarter of the year, we're kind of jumping back into course mode because I want to create a full course on HTML. I know HTML may seem really basic, but I think having just a short, concise course that's covering all the most important aspects of HTML would be really important. I'm definitely no expert when it comes to HTML, so not only will this help me become much better HTML myself, but also I think it'll help a bunch of people that really just rush through HTML in a few days, improve upon their HTML skills, and really learn about semantic HTML and all the tags they may not even know exist. So this is something I really want to focus on, and luckily, since it's a shorter course, I think I can finish the entire thing throughout one whole quarter, so the entirety of quarter three is going to be dedicated to this one single course. Now, jumping into Q4, I'm again going to be taking a little bit of a break from coursework, and instead of building out courses, I'm instead going to be working on myself and improving my skills as a developer. I want to relearn TypeScript, which is something I used to use maybe 3, 4, 5 years ago, but I haven't touched it since then. It's changed a ton since then, and I really want to just relearn TypeScript and start being able to use it in projects and videos on my channel. Also, I want to learn Next.js. I've never used Next.js, and it's something that's incredibly popular, and I see it as a very, very useful technology, so I want to be able to spend some time learning that so I can build videos, courses, and projects on Next.js in the future. Now that covers up the goals that I plan to do each quarter, but there's a few things I plan to do over the course of the entire year, and one of those is to continue to release 2 videos every single week. I did that last year, I did that even the year before, at least for part of it, and I want to continue that trend of releasing 2 videos every single week. I don't want to miss a single video, so I'm hoping to release at least 104 videos during the entirety of 2021. Now, this next goal could change Web Dev Simplified as you know it, and that's because my goal during 2021 is to research and begin working on releasing some form of digital product. This could be something like a job board for junior developers to specifically find junior developer focused jobs, because I know how hard it is to find a junior developer job that doesn't require 900 years of Dino experience in a React senior developer role. So having a job board specifically focused on junior developers is something that I'm considering making. Another idea that I've had is possibly create a site where you can look at reviews for online courses. You can look at reviews for courses that are on Udemy, but courses like my courses, Kevin Powell's courses, DevEd's courses, all of these courses that are on their own platform, having one single place to post reviews and see reviews for those courses, I think could be really useful not only for you, but also for all the other developers out there looking for types of courses. And these are just two of the many ideas that I've had floating around in my head, and at least one of these ideas I want to bring to life and actually create, or at least begin creating during 2021. I don't think I'll actually fully create it during 2021, but I want to begin planting that seed and begin rolling on one of these ideas. So if you have an idea for some type of digital product that you think would be useful for you or for just the Web Dev Simplified community as a whole, make sure to let me know because I would love to create something like this and share it with all of you and all of the rest of the web developers out there. Now, finally, I have a few personal goals that I want to share. These are things that I'm hoping to achieve, but they're kind of secondary more so to the Web Dev Simplified goals, if you ask me. And the first one is going to be fitness related. I just want to get to a pretty lean body weight percentage by the end of the year. It's not really something I care about during the year so much, but the last quarter of the year, I'll focus on it more. I just want to get to that point by the very end of the year, as I think it'll be a fun challenge to put myself through. It's not something I plan to maintain long time or anything, but I think it would be a fun thing to try to do and attempt to do at the end of the year, towards the end of the year at least. And the second personal goal that I have is one that I honestly don't think I'm going to accomplish, but I at least want to try towards it. And that is to at least create an EP of music. Whether this is just me playing 3 or 4 covers of songs, or if it's me creating my own music, either way, I just want to have a collection of about 3 or 4 different songs that I've purposely spent time recording and mastering, all of that. I don't plan on releasing this, but at least having something that I purposely spend time on creating myself for me, I think would be really useful. It'd really help improve my skills as a guitar player because I'm still learning very much so and I'm not very good at it at all. So I think having this goal will help improve my skills in that area. And with that said, that is all of my goals for 2021. I know it sounds like a lot and it definitely is a lot, but hopefully I can accomplish all of these goals and even more. So with that said, thank you very much for watching and have a good day.